You're listening to the Moody Mommies podcast.
Audio warning. You may or may not hear kids screaming and yelling in the background, or us screaming or yelling at them to keep it together.
Hey guys, we're back. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Vanessa. And we have a guest today, and we're going to be talking about the important benefits of CBD oils and what they bring to our life.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Awesome. Yeah, so thank you so much, ladies, for having me here. My name is Marilena Lugo. I'm a mom entrepreneur. I have a 3-year-old daughter.
Oh, me too.
I'm a wife, I'm a friend, and I'm the owner of Pureza Wellness. So Pureza Wellness is one of very few Latina-owned CBD oil brands, which is something I'm very proud of.
Wow.
And so I offer a line of CBD oil products to help you take charge of your physical and mental well-being naturally.
Nice. I know Vanessa met you at the Super Mamas event. I didn't get a chance to catch up because I don't know where I was, running wild with the kids somewhere. But I'm really interested in hearing everything you have to say because I am like on the end of everything. I don't know about CBD oil or anything at all, so I really want to know what you got
give
to
us
teach us.
all the knowledge.
Awesome. So how I started taking CBD oil was after my dad introduced me to alternative health remedies in the midst of a serious health scare. So I myself was a little skeptical about taking CBD oil, but my dad said, trust me, I would never give you something that would harm you. So I went on Google and I did my search, and my gosh, was there a vast amount of information about CBD, what it is, what it does for you. So I gave in and I started taking it. While I was going through this health scare, I started feeling an onset of anxiety. And suddenly I had insomnia because I was so worried. I'm a mom, I have a 3-year-old, and, it's important for us moms to be healthy. That way we can be present with our children. And so anxiety kicked in, depression kicked in, and it was overwhelming. But what I started noticing was that while I was taking CBD, I started feeling more relaxed. I noticed that my anxiety started going down. I was able to sleep better. Somehow that brain fog that we sometimes get started clearing up. I started then researching more into it, and I started finding out that CBD, the most common reasons people use CBD is to treat anxiety, insomnia, pain, and depression, right? Mm-hmm. So I had some family members, one in particular, my aunt who has arthritis, really bad arthritis on her hands. And I started sharing CBD with her. She started using it. She started feeling relief. And I went on to sharing it with other family and friends. So that's how I got introduced to CBD. I started using it myself, and I started seeing the benefits that my family and my friends, my loved ones, were feeling from it. So that's how I got into it.
Can you tell us, for people like myself, exactly what it is?
What CBD contains.
Yeah.
Of course, definitely. So first and foremost, I have to do an FDA disclaimer. So the statements made regarding Pureza Wellness products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The efficacy of these products has not been confirmed by FDA-approved research, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. All information presented today by me is not meant as a substitute for or alternative to information from healthcare practitioners. So please consult your healthcare provider about potential interactions and other complications before using any product. So this is what I have to say, before sharing information. It's required by the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act.
That makes sense.
So yeah, so as I mentioned, I'll start with what CBD is used for, right? So many people use CBD to promote a state known as homeostasis. So homeostasis, what it is the body's natural tendency to maintain a healthy balance in all of its systems, right? What is CBD? So CBD is short for cannabidiol. And cannabidiol is a powerful plant extract that has been used for wellness for thousands of years. In fact, I know that my grandma back in Mexico would use CBD and apply it onto her knees when she had joint pain, right? Little did I know that was CBD. People have been using CBD as a natural way to help with pain, in particular joint pain. And I saw somebody who on your Instagram whose feet were a bit swollen.
That's
whose feet were those?
That's mine,
That's
Jessica. The pregnant one.
Yeah, so okay. Well, I'll have to send you some of my topical, the ointment, and that actually will help bring you relief for that. So I'll make sure to send that over to you.
Nice.
Yeah, you can send
so
it
you can feel relief.
You can send it to my house. Vanessa told me about what happened with her package. She's so upset about it.
I'm livid.
No, you know what? Things happen, and we'll definitely I'll get you the ointment, and then I'll send over also the actual tincture, the CBD oil tincture. So as I was mentioning, so pretty much CBD has been used for like thousands of years. Our grandmas probably have used it, or their moms have used it before, for sure. So Pureza Wellness CBD is derived from a specific strain of hemp plant. So it's one of many cannabinoids in hemp that has a variety of effects on our body's endocannabinoid system, right? So we actually have receptors and compounds in our body that interact the compounds that naturally occur in hemp. So CBD is also found, this is interesting, CBD is also found in food we eat daily, like kale and broccoli.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
I didn't know
CBD,
that
right. So CBD is most abundant, however, in the hemp plant. So that's why CBD derived from hemp is more potent, right? So that is what CBD is. CBD stands for cannabinoid, and CBD comes from the hemp plant. A lot of people are probably like skeptical, like, oh, hemp. They think, they hear hemp and then they are quick to just, kind of tie it in with marijuana. They're like, ooh, no, CBD, that's marijuana.
Right.
I don't know. What was your first impression of CBD?
Well, I mean, I've never had like a negative connotation with, hemp at all. It's always been kind of like a positive thing, I think, for us in our lives. So, and I feel like it's that way for most of the people that we know or that we talk to.
Yeah.
So you're probably asking the wrong people.
we're not against it.
But what about your moms or your tias or your grandmas?
No, they're all pretty much on board too. So
No, all right.
yeah. My mom got sick probably last year or so, and I don't know what. She never figured out what was going on, what's wrong with her. The doctors couldn't figure it out. And it was like something in her esophagus that was bothering her. And she got a CBD oil spray, and it really helped her so much. So that's kind of like her go-to whenever she's feeling anxious or feeling, stressed. And she's all about it.
It's good. It's a big part of her life now.
It is a big part of her life now. And then
I love that.
and I know your parents have a really good relationship with it as well.
Yeah, my dad uses the CBD oil for his pain. He has a lot of like arthritis and a lot of just different things. So
Yeah, but I just never really, I don't know, I'm a horrible daughter. I'm not like, what exactly are you taking, Mom? I'm just like, oh, cool, you found something. Like, leave her alone. Good for you. But yeah, 'cause I think she went over to your booth too at the event.
yeah, she did. She tried it out.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
So
well,
you met my
that
mom.
makes
You
me
just
really
don't know.
happy.
Yeah, she's the one that sent me over there. Like, they're giving free samples of CBD oil, and I'm like, what? Let me walk over there.
Well, that makes me really happy because, there's a lot of fear, within the community of, hemp and marijuana. And I'm trying to eliminate that fear and, kind of share information that's valuable so that they can take in and make their decision whether they want to try it or not. But I do want to mention, for those that don't know, what the difference between hemp and marijuana is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hemp and marijuana, they're both types of cannabis. Marijuana contains a cannabinoid known as THC, and that's what causes the high, and that's what's known as the drug. However, hemp contains negotiable amounts of THC and is unlikely to cause a high, right? It also won't show up on a drug test, right? So most drug tests, they don't look for CBD, they look for THC. So a lot of people who get drug tested at work, they prefer taking CBD from hemp as opposed to CBD from marijuana.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, most people, when they go out and they're looking for CBD, they want to make sure that they're getting what is said on the label. And according to a study by the University of Pennsylvania, nearly 70% of CBD extracts sold online are mislabeled. So it's really important that when you go out and look for CBD, when you're deciding to purchase it, you make sure that they offer what's called third-party lab tests so that they can guarantee that if you don't want THC, that it's not in there and that there aren't other contaminants. So I do want to mention that Pureza Wellness CBD, what we have is we print out a QR code on every label, and you scan that, and it takes you straight to the lab test results, which are third-party lab tests. So yeah, so it's really important to ask for those tests,
to know what
results.
you're getting and not just trusting. No, you said this, so it's fine.
Yeah, any website that's, CBD oil, it's the best one. It has good reviews, but you don't really know what's in there. And thank you for sharing that, because I never knew that's how you needed to know the difference between if it's a THC, CBD, or not.
Right. So whether it's derived from hemp or marijuana. And so what we do is we make sure we're free of THC as well as other contaminants. It's also important to ask, where is this hemp grown? Is where it's grown, is it regulated? It's very important to look for CBD oil that's derived from hemp that's grown in the U.S. Right? So that's also very important to ask. Where do you farm your hemp?
How did you find where you were getting yours from?
Yeah, so it was one of the other reasons why I started CBD, this business of CBD, is because it was very difficult for me to find a brand that I could trust 100%. So after my health scare was over and all was well, I was like, I want to do something meaningful in my life. Like, God, thank you. You've given me this new opportunity I'm seeing that CBD has helped me so much, and the people around me have benefited so much from it. And I would love to promote this and come up with my own brand to guarantee that, this is high quality, premium grade CBD oil. So I started researching. I was a full-time mom, and that's why I say I'm proud to be a momtrepreneur, right? I'm a mom, and I'm doing this like you two are, with your podcast. So, and the many jobs that you also juggle. So I started doing my research, and just by myself, just Googling high quality, researching, asking, looking for farmers, growers, and then a place where we distilled it. So we grow ours in Colorado, and we also distill in Colorado. So that's great soil over there, and the farming regulations are top of the line. So that's where we farm, and that's how I found it. I came across it myself, and just doing a lot of research, spending really late nights researching and creating this brand.
Are you doing it by yourself, or do you have partners?
No, I am doing this 100% by myself.
Wow.
I took a leap of faith, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm one of literally very few women-owned CBD brands, but not only women, also Latina-owned CBD brands.
Be very proud of that.
Thank you. All while, being a mom. And I also want to mention a lot of moms have been taking CBD oil lately, right? There's been a few articles online that talk about how a lot of moms are taking CBD to be more present in their children's lives, right? Because what CBD does is it also helps reduce anxiety and depression. And a lot of us moms, we're very prone to stress, anxiety, and depression, right? So CBD helps with that. And a lot of moms, instead of taking a glass of wine, they just take a few drops of CBD oil, and that does the trick for them, to relax, to calm down, and I can explain how this also works. So
it's something that, to your knowledge, is it safe to take like during pregnancy or breastfeeding, or is it just like when you're done, like nursing the baby?
Right. So that is a personal decision that everyone makes on their own. However,
I was just going to ask if it was unsafe.
Yeah, so there isn't enough research as of now to say whether it is safe or it is not safe. We always, suggest not taking it if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. However, I can say that there's been research that shows that human breast milk, has CBD in it. So that's pretty interesting. We make CBD in our breast milk.
It's magical stuff in there.
We're just magical people.
We are.
Right.
We deserve a lot more credit than they give us. Sheesh.
I'm anxious. I'm going to drink my own milk real quick.
Get the extra CBD.
Okay, sorry. I'll let you finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so it's a personal choice.
Right.
However, we recommend you don't, but it is a personal choice. I do know of people that do take it while breastfeeding, but as I said, that's a personal choice that everybody can make on their own. But definitely those who have postpartum depression, I have a lot of customers who take it for that, and they've noticed that it helps significantly. And I can share a little bit about how it helps. So how it helps reduce anxiety and depression is thought to be caused by CBD's ability to activate the brain's receptors for serotonin, right? The neurotransmitter that regulates mood as well as sleep. So CBD also helps people sleep better. There's so many different different ailments and conditions CBD helps with. And a lot of people are like, well, how is it possible, right? How can this one plant helps with so much? It kind of sounds like, like, is this snake oil, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it helped. Whose mom was it that it helped with their arthritis?
Oh, it's my dad, Vanessa.
Oh, your dad, Vanessa, with arthritis. And then, so there's different, also it helps with fibromyalgia. Many people use it for high blood pressure, migraines, diabetes, lupus. That's what people have been using it for. But how is it that this one thing can do so much? Well, the answer is actually simple. CBD doesn't do the work. So CBD, what it does, it signals the body to do the work. So when we supplement our bodies with CBD and we feed our cannabinoid receptors, our endogenous cannabinoid system that we have internally begins to work properly, and it begins to self-regulate and self-correct.
I'm trying to process all the big words you just shot at us.
Okay, so we're processing all of these big words you just threw at us to explain everything this magical stuff does.
So you take the oil and it triggers your receptor in your brain, mm-hmm. and then that brain helps to heal your body.
Right, so we have...
Pretty much, that's the gist of it. Put it in layman's terms.
So we have these receptors all over our bodies, and we're just feeding our endocannabinoid system with CBD so that those receptors start functioning and kind of like firing out, so that our body is brought into homeostasis. Homeostasis means a state where our body is able to thrive naturally, the way it's supposed to, right? With all of these ailments.
Got it. Yes, I think it makes sense. Jen, I'm the stupid one.
No, you're not.
Okay. How long ago did you start the company?
So I actually started in December. So it's a little baby. This is my second child.
Yeah, because I heard you say you had a 3-year-old, and I was like, wait, but your kid's 3 now, so this all just happened.
It all just happened. I just took this leap of faith. I said, I'm going to do it. It's been doing amazing things with me, with my family. I want to share this with the world, and here I am.
And I know we're not getting into specifics about what the health issue was, but how long before you started noticing that it was helping you?
Literally within the week. In regards to the anxiety caused from that, mm-hmm. It did. I mean, literally, people who buy the CBD oil, by Pureza Wellness CBD oil, mm-hmm. they say when they feel an anxiety attack coming on, they take the CBD oil, and they tell me that within minutes they feel relief. Or if they're suffering from insomnia, they take it and they're able to sleep better. So I started feeling the effects of it helping in regards to anxiety, insomnia, within a week. I just really was like, wow, this is really helping me out. And then once I was cleared from that health scare, I was like, okay, I really believe in this, and this really helped me. And, it wasn't just me that it was helping. It was also all the people around me that were in pain or had other illness, other conditions.
And like you said, you started introducing it to friends and family, and everybody was really receptive to it, or were they like, I don't know?
Yeah, so the fact that it was derived from hemp, it was pretty challenging, but when I explained to them and I showed them the research, I would print out, the information, and they understood. They were like, oh, okay, all right. Well, if you're taking it, your dad is giving it to you, I mean, it must not be harmful, right?
Right.
So the fact that it came from hemp, and the fact that they didn't really understand the difference, or that they were fearful of cannabis, that was the hard part. But with research and evidence,
Yeah, because I know like my mom, when she was trying to discover what was working for her, she had tried stuff that had THC in it, and she just had like horrible paranoia and crazy anxiety, like panic attacks, not even anxiety. It was just where she's like, I need to go to the emergency room. I can't stand up. I'm going to pass out. And I was like, come, lady, it's just a little THC, like, relax. And she just, I have heart palpitations. I'm having this, I'm having that. And so the fact that she was willing to just, keep trying and
she didn't give up on it.
Yeah, she didn't give up on it. And then she found, the CBD oil just, by itself. The hemp version, she just, it's been a lifesaver for her.
It has. It's found a lot of peace for her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I'm super happy to hear that. And most people, I have heard that experience with people saying that, medical cannabis, which is another term for medical marijuana, the CBD, because there are ratios, like for example, there's a 1-to-1 ratio, and then it just goes up higher and higher. But a lot of people, do mention they don't like that, that high effect, or that they do have side effects from it. The good thing about CBD is that CBD is not known to have any side effects. So it just works naturally with your body, and your body just knows what to do with it. And so it doesn't cause any serious side effects. So that's the great thing about CBD derived from hemp as opposed to CBD derived from marijuana.
That clears up a lot of stuff for me. I had no idea. I'm like, why does this work for her and the other one didn't? But yeah, I had no idea about the
difference between the two. Yeah,
I didn't know that it was from different plants either.
Me neither.
Yeah, so I'm happy to be clearing this up for everybody. That's why I offer the samples when I'm out and about at different events I've been to, because they see it for themselves. They see, okay, wow, yeah, no, this is working naturally. Or they'll go on and they'll take a walk and they'll come back and be like, wow, this is amazing. It made me feel great. What is this? So then it gives me the opportunity to, help inform them about what CBD derived from hemp is.
Can you tell us a little bit about, so you have 2 different products, or how many products do you have?
Yeah, so I currently have 3 different products. So I have CBD oil tinctures, right? Those are the little bottles. Then I have CBD soft gels. And I also have a topical that's CBD ointment. So I have 3 different products.
Okay. Is the ointment available online too, or is it just the tincture and the soft gels? I didn't see.
So the ointment, I'm currently sold out. However, I'm reordering, so we're expected to have those in the next 2 weeks. Oh, okay. So yeah, so people, a lot of people with joint pain, they prefer the ointment because they could just pinpoint it, wherever their pain is, they just put it directly to where their pain is, like a physical pain, and they've said that it provides a lot of relief for them. So
yeah, I do have that one. An uncle in Colorado who uses CBD topical, and it works wonders for him. He's had like a lot of surgeries on his knee, and whenever he's in a lot of pain, it's like, where's my stuff? So I'm gonna definitely share your brand with him and let him know.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the ointment, we have 1,000 milligrams, but we're also going to be offering 500 milligrams. It's just going to be a smaller, instead of 1 ounce, it's going to be, instead of 2 ounces, it'll be a 1 ounce jar.
And that one is just used like drops, like you just How does that one work?
So the ointment is topical, and it's you just rub it on.
And the other one, the tincture.
The tinctures give you results quickly and easily, and most people use tinctures in particular for anxiety, insomnia, depression, brain fog, and fibromyalgia, pain. They use the tinctures for that mainly. And how you take it is you shake the bottle, you fill the dropper all the way to the top. You drop it underneath your tongue. You let it sit there for 1 to 2 minutes for maximum absorption. That way it goes straight into your bloodstream. Leave it there for 1-2 minutes. You swish it around your mouth. You swallow. And then you'll begin to feel, its benefits within minutes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then we also have the soft gels. And the soft gels, it's just, just easy to swallow format. Just swallow it. And
are these like the soft gels? Is it like would you take it like a vitamin, like a daily thing, or is this just something that when you're feeling, however,
as needed?
Yeah, as needed.
Yeah, so different people, some people use it as needed. For example, when they feel an anxiety attack coming in, they'll take it. Other people, they take it daily just to help keep your body in optimal health for wellness. Mm-hmm. I personally take the 500 milligram tincture every now and then. Being a toddler mom, as you ladies know, it could be quite stressful at times, right? I just I reach over for my 500 milligram. I take one full dropper, and I am calm and present with my little toddler. So I do that every now and then. But yeah, it's just as needed or daily. You can take it up to 4 times a day. You can take the capsule, the soft gels 4 times a day if needed. You can take the tinctures up to 4 times a day if needed. It is non-toxic, so you cannot overdose. You can't really overdose on CBD oil.
Yeah, it's just an herb. It can't kill you.
And then the topical, can you rub that on as many times as you want, or is it the same thing, like only recommended up to 4 times?
No. The ointment, the topical, you can use it as often as you need. And you can rub on the whole thing if you need, lather your body with it, and you're good.
Awesome.
On my swollen body right now. I'm like, Vanessa,
lather me up.
Lube me up. Let's light around here.
It puts the lotion.
It does what it's told. Put it on for me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're such weirdos. No. We have a guest.
No, I love it.
Behave yourself, Vanessa. Okay. What else? Is there any other information that you'd like to share with us about the product or your experience with getting into it, starting your own business?
Yeah, so I want to offer some advice for any new moms out there, right? So I want to say, don't allow mom guilt to stop you from pursuing your dreams, right? So when we work towards our dreams, our children see it, right? And they're going to be inspired to do the same with their dreams. So don't let mom guilt stop you from pursuing your dreams, ladies.
I love that.
I know it's so hard for us too, because we're like, go over there,
and
the kids are like, are you guys working on Moody Mommies podcast?
Yeah, and it's the cutest thing. We can't even be mad at it.
They're so sweet.
No, and they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna be watching you, ladies, pursuing your dreams, doing what you love to do, doing what you're passionate about, and they're gonna be doing the same thing with whatever talents God's blessed them with. So
we really hope so. Well, that's a beautiful reminder, and thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And no, thank you so much, ladies, for having me on here. As I said, I will be sending over a tincture and an ointment so you ladies could try it out for yourself. Awesome. And see how it works for you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
I am looking forward to it.
Yes, Jessica really needs it.
These kinkles aren't doing me any favors.
She's turning into Veruca Saltz right now. She's just plumping up.
Violet.
Oh no, Violet. Yes, Violet.
In my heart, I'm Veruca.
Oh yeah.
My body is
Violet.
You ladies are too much fun. I love it.
I'm sorry. We're a mess.
And I can't wait to meet you ladies in person. So I'm going to personally deliver the product to you ladies, hopefully next week. We'll plan that out. And
we can
congratulations for doing what you ladies are passionate about and not allowing that mom guilt to stop you and working with your kids. That's so important. See, we can do that. Yes. We're moms. We are multitaskers, and we can make things happen with our children on our hip.
Same to you. You're doing like really big things.
I know. You're making super mommy moves. We got to step our game up. Jeez, we got to get some more listeners.
No, you ladies, really, come on. I love that it's okay, like for your intros, right? When you're saying, that every now and then you'll hear, one of our kids, making a little
disclaimer
noise in the background. Your disclaimer, I love that disclaimer, and it's awesome. It's possible. You're showing other moms that it is possible.
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't have to stop you don't have to stop being a mom because you're working on other stuff. Mm-hmm. Me and Vanessa were over here like laughing a little bit because we could hear yours screaming in the background.
Oh my gosh, it was classic.
How cute.
We love it.
Sounds like a
sorry.
No, don't be. Thank you for taking time away from your baby to, come on and educate us all about the importance and the benefits of this stuff. So if you guys are listening and you haven't tried CBD oil yet, give it a try, and we'll give you all the links and Instagram, all that fun stuff in the bio.
Yeah, so why don't you tell everybody your website, how to find you on Instagram, how to find you, get in contact with you and everything.
Sure, definitely. So please follow me on Instagram at Pureza_Wellness. You could find our products on www.purezawellness.com. And if you mention Moody Mommies podcast, I will offer you a special 10% discount.
Oh, so you hear that?
Send me a little DM, and we'll be happy to give you that discount.
I love it.
For all your listeners.
Code word Moody, guys.
Let her make the code word.
Well, thank you, ladies, and I hope you have a good evening.
All right, you take care. We'll see you soon.
Hasta pronto. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was super nice and super cool.
Super informative.
So yeah, we're really thankful for having guests of different. I kind of like this momtrepreneur episodes, so that way we can, get some more info out there to you ladies.
Yeah. Very informative. I didn't even know any of the stuff that she was saying about CBD. I just, it's hemp.
I know.
I'm down with it.
I feel like I should have done more research, but I was like, do I want to go in blind so she could just enlighten me? But she did. She taught us a lot of stuff.
She did.
So yeah, follow her, check out her website, and
shoot her an order. Because I'm pretty sure our mommies could use a little CBD oil in their life.
My mom could use it. You could use it. Your mama could use it. Your grandmama could use it.
Yo, daddy. Whoever you want could use it.
Yeah, you're right. Not just your mom. I guess everyone. Your husbands. So they can chill.
So they can calm it down.
Mm-hmm. Simmer down now.
Simmer down.
2 orders of simmer. And 1 down.
All right, guys. I think that's enough for your bi-weekly dose of moodiness.
Mm-hmm. And we're trying to stack up as many episodes as possible right now because
somebody's gonna pop.
I know. soon.
I mean, you guys see
They're
her.
gonna send me to the juicer.
This little violet's gonna pop.
I know. All right.
Stay moody, guys.
Say Moody Mommies.
Moody Mommies.
Moody Mommies podcast.